Alright, here we are, Fun Spot America, Kissimmee. I'm here to ride Mind Blower, and Mind Blower is the Gravity Group coaster that got a Rocky Mountain Construction retrack a few years ago. Obviously, we're going to get our cred, maybe get 2 rides, look for some merch, and then hop next door to Old Town. So, thanks for being here, and you are watching Peak Merch. Craziest thing just happened here on Mind Blower. The guy hit the brake accidentally and got me stuck on it, so I got a free ride, and they're cycling this thing just for you. They're cycling this thing just for Peak Merch. I guess they didn't read their own safety signs, but yeah, some footage for the channel. Why not? It was really fun. It was really rough. They call it a spine blower for a reason, as I understand it, but it's a handsome ride, and look at those front cars. Pretty handsome. And yeah, glad I got on it. New cred, baby. Cred 4 this trip. We'll keep moving. And here's a look at the Mind Blower merch. They do have a shirt, and they have a sort of generic Fun Spot shirt and hoodie as well. And it looks like the Mind Blower shirt comes in a few different colors. I'm not wild about it. I'm not probably getting it, but hey, part of the gig. It's here. Test team. You could pretend to be on the Mind Blower test team if so inclined. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, I still can't get over what just happened. Like, dude literally walked up the platform and said, "Hey, this guy just hit the stop button accidentally." And I said, what a effing idiot. And he said, "Totally." He said, "You still want to ride?" I said, "Yeah." He walked back down the track, and it just kept cycling. I'm not narking on anybody. I thought it was funny. I got a free ride out of it, and that film for the channel. But I'm here to show you Old Town now, because this is a very cool place. It's sort of a nostalgia mall of tacky gift shops. They have a classic car show every Saturday. I'm not sure if we're going to stick around for that, but we'll see what we can find. And of course, we'll see what merch we can find too. So yeah, let's jump in to Old Town. Yeah, this place has been here since I was little, and I grew up in Miami. And I'd always see brochures for it, but it was kind of seedy, so my parents never really wanted to hang out here. This parking lot's empty, but in a few hours it's going to be filled with classic cars. They have a Saturday night cruise at 8, and starting at 1 you can kind of see all these on display. There's a real classic car culture here. You can see that each month a new person is kind of crowned the cruiser of the month. Look at this bench as well. Oh, and it looks like they have a Friday night cruise as well. And this is very sweet. Cruiser Memorial. Look at that. But, yeah, hopefully the Beach Boys don't copyright act me. This is the kind of classic vibe we're talking about here. The epitome of what Jeremy, friend of the channel, Jeremy, would call light theming. So, yeah, I think most of these shops open in about 10 minutes. I'm going to bop around and take you with me. We'll see what we can find. Great name for an old-time photo place. 10 out of 10. First up, we'll hit Woundin' Around, the vintage and nostalgic gift shop. I'd love to actually find some vintage stuff here, but it might all just kind of be reproductions and, you know, like coasters of records and whatnot. We'll see what we can find. A lot of classic movie sales and memorabilia here. They also have some Old Town merch at this shop, which is cool. Some koozies. Some shot glasses, the general Kissimmee, Florida one as well. Yeah. Check out these horror boxers. It's Universal Monsters, but it's not, you know, officially licensed. But hey, they're here at Old Town. Pretty cool. $149 gets you this Kurt Russell signed thing poster. It's not a full movie poster, but it is very cool. And it's got a, it looks like a certificate of authenticity attached to it as well. They also have some smaller cells than what I saw before, including this Gremlins one and this Corpse Bride one. We'll see what else sticks out here. I am really into these Scooby-Doo 50th anniversary Target exclusive classic villains figurines, as am I into this Ghostbusters Loungefly. I believe that's a Universal exclusive, and they've sold it before. But maybe it's out of print and not available anymore. You can get it here at Old Town. Hold the phone because these Old Town shirts are actually really sick, and they've got the cars on them and the jukebox and sort of like a conceptual semblance of a roller coaster there in the back too. They also have a shirt specific to this shop, Wound and Around. I'm all shirted out from this trip, but if we can find a pin or we can find a magnet or something, we'll be in business. So yeah, let's see. And see, when you find the unlicensed versions of things, you can find an Alice in Wonderland pin like this. So pretty cool. No Old Town pins yet, though. I'm not giving up. You know what? In New York City, cruising may mean something different than what cruising means here at Old Town and down in Florida. But maybe it also means the same. Unclear. And this is cool. There's actually a popcorn bucket honey pot here of retired Disney popcorn buckets. There's the Skyliner one for the 50th. The Mickey picnic basket one from the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opening in DCA. There's Orange Bird. I have this Donald candy corn sipper, and I'm a fan. There's a Pumbaa back there on the other side. You can't really see him. Electrical Light Parade. Yeah, a lot of good stuff here. Pretty cool. Here's how the effect of nostalgia works. I see these little classic Disney film VHS cover cups, and I remember when I got them at McDonald's. I remember when these came out, or maybe it was Burger King. I think it was McDonald's when I was a kid. And so my first thought when I see these is, I need these, because I had these when I was a kid. That's the first thought. Quickly you recalibrate and realize, no, I don't. But yeah, nostalgia is a hell of a drug, as we're learning and reminded here at Old Town. I've never heard of this Old Guys Rule brand, but I support it. Let them know. Black Dog style. And the iconic character, Rat Fink, one of several Hot Rod characters who Ed Big Daddy Roth created. The guy behind the Custom Culture auto enthusiast hot rod dude. So these are pretty sick if it's your scene, actually. As they say, there's a lot here. Pretty cool. Yeah. Some of these graphics are great. I like that one a lot. Okay. Next up, Tiki Gyms, where I do see some custom t-shirts already for Old Town. More Old Town stuff. Very cool. Alright, and it looks like Tiki Gyms has its own magnets. I think that's the only merch of its own that exists. But they also have this nice Old Town Kissimmee trucker. Just $20. I cheated and looked at the tag. Probably not going to get one, but a different koozie here as well for $6. I'm going to see if I can take you to the stuff at the front of the store that's pretty problematic and not great, so I can just do it quickly. Yeah. Alright, I've been told that the magnet store, called Magnets, might have an Old Town pin, and if not, I have to try the general store. So let's give this one a quick once through and see what we can do. Magnet shop was exactly as promised, but now I'm going to go into Skully's rock and roll sideshow since I'm here and see what they got. Wow, this is happening. This is definitely happening, and I know exactly who it's for. So by the time she sees this, the surprise will have been revealed. I think this might be a bootleg, but it's $9, so I'm taking a chance. There's a way to look on the back of the pin and tell if it's a bootleg, so we'll look later together. Love this Stevie Nicks shirt. They've really covered a lot of ground here in the shirt realm. Here's Santana too. I mean, I'm telling you, they got a little bit of everything. These classic horror shirts are cool too, so hopefully they don't get struck down by the evanescence of it all. I was gonna skip this one, but honestly, like, instant karma? How can I say no? I gotta say, I've been going into head shops for like, 25 plus years, and seeing so many graphics here I've never seen before. I mean, that one's easy, but there's some good stuff here. I don't know why You Give Love a Bad Name is playing in the Hippie store, but oh, these posters are great. Very cool. Maybe some collectibles in the case here. It's just Steely hiding out for you. A Woodstock commemorative. No, it's not authentic. Yeah, these are all recreations, but for the right person, you know. And I've got to show off these local team members, or what they call people at these amusement parks. So I love that there's custom merch for the Orlando community. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going in the Salties, but the window is sufficient. Alright, we'll round out this trip at the Old Town General Store. I see some Old Town stuff in the window, but that's what I'm looking for, Old Town stuff. And other notable nostalgia. So yeah, let's hop in. Alright, Old Town General Store is where it's at. They've got the Saturday Night Cruise shirts. They've got a ton of Old Town shirts. And I think perhaps most importantly, to the specific mission that we have set along, Old Town also does, or the general store does have some Old Town pins. There you go. It's like just two. There's a rear view mirror charm. Is that a car thing? I don't know. John Deere. Got these two. Oh, sorry. These two. Right here. So I'll probably just get one. And then head out. Pretty sick. Well, that was a lot of fun. Kitschy, tacky stores. A lot of the sort of problematic resort style slogans and graphics you won't find at Disney, you won't find at Universal. And again, this place has been around since I was a kid, probably longer. So it was cool to find some merch for Old Town along the way. It was cool to get on Mindblower and get that credit. But yeah, do I need to come back? I don't know. If you want some like authentic trash Florida energy while you're around and hitting up the parks and you just need a break from the hologram, come here for a whole dose of reality. And maybe some classic cars as well. I see they're already kind of starting to come in behind me. But yeah, for now, you've been patient, and you've just watched Geek March. Bye-bye now.